Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Netta. In today's video, we're going to be comparing the Beauty Bakerie Flour Setting Powder to the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Setting Powder. I'm so excited, guys, to be doing this video. As you can see, I've already done the eyes and the base off camera just to save time. The focus is on the setting powders. I will finish up my eyes though. I'm not done. I need to do underneath the eye area, but I like to do that after I set with powder. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so before we get started, just a little bit of information about the product here. I feel like you guys know about the Beauty Bakerie Flour Setting Powder by now, right? But if you don't know, the Beauty Bakerie Flour Setting Powder retails for $24. It comes in 6 shades. I have the shade Translucent Oat here. And I also have the shade Cassava, which is a yellow one. There's a white one called Rice. And I know there are a total of 6 shades. I'm not sure of the other ones, but I have this one, Cassava, and I know there's a one before this that's called Rice. And so I chose this one because it's translucent and right is comparable to this one. So yeah, I am actually almost out of this. I love this setting powder. It is amazing, and I would compare it to the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Is just a really good setting powder, and it's affordable. You do get 49 ounces in a container, which for 24 bucks, I don't think that's bad at all. Of course, it depends on how often do you use setting powders. To set my primer before I go in with foundation, I use it to set my foundation. I use it to kind of sculpt out my cheeks if I'm going to do a really nice strong contour. I just use it for everything. Sometimes I even use it to set the concealer. If I use concealer and I don't happen to have an eyeshadow primer base, then I'll use concealer as a base and then set it with translucent setting powder. So I tend to go through setting powder like crazy. So that's the information on the Beauty Bakerie flour setting powder. You can find this at Ulta. You can find this on their website. I believe they're in Nordstrom now. Congratulations, Cashmere. That's my boo. If y'all don't know, I love me some Cashmere. She is the sweetest thing. She is so amazing. But I think they're in Nordstrom now. I saw on Instagram an announcement on the page that Beauty Bakerie is about to go into Nordstrom. So I'm so excited for her and happy for her. But yeah, and then coming over to the Ciate London. I know you can find this in Sephora and at the Ciate London website. I don't know any other place where you could purchase this from. I haven't seen it in any other places other than Sephora and the Ciate London website. But you do get 52.52 ounces of this setting powder. So you actually get a little bit more here than you do of the Beauty Bakerie one. This one retails for $22. So there's a $2 difference, like a 0.1 ounce difference in the amount that you get. Not that bad. So opening these up, so this is what the powder looks like, and I just like to take some in the lid. Now the thing I like about the Beauty Bakerie setting powder is the fact that you get this little thing here where you can close and open the setting powder, versus the Ciate London setting powder. It doesn't have anything like that to kind of secure the powder inside the container, which, I mean, it's not bad. You know, you just put the top one in, and I don't really mind that, but it's just something to think about if you travel a lot. It could, you know, if the lid happens to come off, then you could have a mess on your hands because you don't have a way to secure the powder in the container. So I did take a little bit of the Ciate London in the lid as well as the Beauty Bakerie in the lid. Now I know the Ciate London, this one has a really nice coconut scent. It's very light and is very soft, the coconut scent. I actually never noticed if the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powders have a scent to them, so I'm just gonna. Okay, no, I don't notice a fragrance on these, which is fine. I do prefer my foundations and my skincare products not to have fragrance in them. But for setting powders and setting sprays, I don't mind because they're literally on top of all of the makeup and they're the last finishing touches. So I don't mind if my setting powders or setting sprays have a scent to them. So I'm going to apply the Ciate London setting powder on the left side of my face, and then I'm going to apply the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powders on the right side of my face. And I'm going to apply using a Beauty Bakerie blending egg here. And so I'm just going to dump into that. And this is a clean sponge, so I'll use this side for this Ciate London and this side to put on the Beauty Bakerie. Yeah, as I'm blending my makeup, I can really smell that coconut scent from the Ciate London setting powder. All right, and turning that sponge over, I'm going to go into the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder. Who is? Oh, that's my mom. Mommy. Okay. And so also what I'm going to do, how am I going to do this? Because there's the rest of the face that I need to set. So I'll just do it the same way. I'll set the left side of my face with the Ciate London setting powder, and then I'll set the right side of my face with the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder. And I like to get in my smile lines. Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder. All right, and so now there's the issue of the rest of the concealer on my face. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to set the bridge of my nose and the center of my face with the Ciate London setting powder, and then I'll set my chin with the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder. God dang it. Oh, I gotta remember to turn my volume off. Okay, so the face is nice and set. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk about the textures of the powder. So with this Ciate London setting powder, this one feels like so soft and so smooth, and I'm just putting it on the back of my hand here. It doesn't leave any white cast or anything like that. It just feels like it definitely smooths the skin. It reminds me, I would have to say, of like, I don't know, I get Makeup Forever Ultra HD vibes when I feel this powder and have it on, because it definitely has a blurring effect and it smooths the skin really nicely. So I feel like this one is definitely going to look good on camera when I do the flash test. And then coming over to the Beauty Bakerie powder. So yeah, this one, so as you can see, like this one is more so, as I would say, a setting powder. Like this is an actual true to name setting powder. It's going to just set your makeup in place. So I don't know if you can see it on camera here, but I have a little bit of white cast there, and I'm blending it out and smoothing it out really nice the best I can. So it did take some work. Okay, it's blending down now. As I rub it in, and it does feel really smooth and soft, and it smooths the texture as well. So actually, I would say that you can really maximize, like if you're going to take photos and pictures or anything like that, like you're going to be filming or on camera, that you can set like initially with the Ciate London setting powder and then go on top of it with the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powders in. It'll look beautiful is what I would say to do with these two powders if you have them and you know you're going to be on camera, you know, filming or anything like that. But they are both very nice powders. It's just that the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder gives me Laura Mercier setting powder vibes, and the Ciate London Everyday Vacay coconut setting powder gives me Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder vibes. So both of them together, boom. Okay, so now that my face is nice and set, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes. On my eyes, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line and finish this look off. Okay guys, so I have finished off my makeup and now I'm going to go ahead and do a flash test on my iPhone to see if either of these powders have any flashback. Okay, so after taking a few photos with my iPhone with the flash on, it doesn't surprise me, but neither of these powders had any flashback, and it doesn't surprise me because they're both really amazing powders. So in conclusion, I like both the powders. I can't say that one is better than the other. It just depends on what texture or what you're really using setting powders for. I feel like the Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder is a true setting powder. So I like to use that powder to set my primer and to set my makeup in general. Versus the Ciate London coconut setting powder, I feel like it's a more like photo ready type setting powder, if that makes sense. Like it's a setting powder, but I feel like it's more appropriate for like photos and like if you're going for a photo shoot or something like that. And I think to maximize the both of them, use them both together, which honestly is something I've never done. I've never used the two together, and it never just occurred to me because I have so many setting powders, right? But I think that is a really good, effective way to use these two setting powders if you happen to have both of them on hand. This Ciate London one is $2 less than the Beauty Bakerie one, but I mean also there is a difference in ounces that you get as well. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and comparing those two products. Let me know your thoughts. If you have both of these setting powders, which one do you like best? Or do you just favor one? Have you tried both of them? Or, you know, what are some of your favorite setting powders that you use on a day-to-day basis? Comment down below in the description, in the comment section, and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. share, like, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is free. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, stay blessed.